program this evening. My name is Ines Stevenson. I will be your MC today. We will start our program now, and may I ask Deacon Curly Araceli to say the prayer. Pato, Pasaksis Brownwood. I want to walk with Dr. William and Speaker, Senator Ned, O Yamame, Songo Wasandatkan, Songo Mungapalakan Tongke, William Wangu Songo Mungapalakan Tongke, O Yamame, Songo Mungapalakan. Diwali Mungso, Wisat Nabiyanan Tongke, Takkan Kabarkan Sidu, Nabiya, Uang ini beritakan oras yang mengilang atau itu segala atau mengilang pengamanan. We are honored to have the presence of Governor Peterson, Lieutenant Governor Lee Oliver, Ambassador of the People's Republic of China, His Excellency Wang Chen, Senator Ned, Chairman of the Committee on Health, and Mayor of Colonia Town, Jose San Nicolas. I also want to recognize the presence of Mr. Nicholson Solomon, Director of the Department of R&D, and the Acting Director of the Department of Education, Mr. Ramirez. We will proceed on with remarks, and we will start with Mr. Samuel Cho, President of Liancheng Overseas Business Company.
Honorable Governor Peterson, Honorable Wang Chen, Ambassador of China, Honorable Speaker Member, Honorable Chairman Vice, and Honorable Mayor Nicholas. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Today, it is a great pleasure of mine and my wife Lily to attend the ceremony to make the completion of the project and the handover of the Spanish War playground to the Panamanian state government. I am very pleased to see that due to the joint efforts of the state government and the Teng Xiaolin Foundation and the Liancheng Overseas Fishery Company, the project was able to process smoothly and finish in time. As you know, my father-in-law and our chairman, Dr. Teng Xiaolin, has been the honorable counselor of FAM to Hong Kong since 2012. And he is also the founder of the Liancheng Group, a family business started over 50 years ago in the Micronesian region. Since our first fishery operation started at Panamanian back in 1994, community service and the local development have been one of our main focus during the past 25 years. I regard the Micronesia region as my second hometown, as I finished both my high school and college education in Guam between 1970 and 1980. So in total, I've been in the region for almost 50 years already. During the past 5 years, We have sponsored many community students to study in China, and we are looking forward to continue developing more social business and social activity in Panama, together with the Panama government in the future. Again, thank you very much for attending today's event and wishing you well. Have a good day. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Samuel Cho. Our next speech will be from the Ambassador of the People's Republic of China, His Excellency Wang.
As already Mando, this is the popular language that I have learned. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. It's indeed a great pleasure to be here. The Honorable Governor Peterson, the Honorable Lieutenant Governor, the Honorable Senator Pence, the Honorable Mayor Casar, the Honorable President Zhou, the Honorables, Directors of the Government of Foundation, and all other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are standing in the China FSM Gymnasium, which is the milestone of the China FSM Convention. And I just went to the airport to bid farewell to the Vice Chairman of CPUCC, like the Vice President of the Senate in China. He has come to attend the inauguration ceremony of the FSM new president, Mariano, and the new Congress. And now we are going to dedicate and hand over a playground to the people of FSM, to the people of Hungary. So we can see how strong China FSM friendship is. As I always say, the reason for the success of China FSM friendship is because FSM people and the FSM government, the FSM Congress, you have stood on the right history, right side of the history. In the year of 1989, 30 years ago, when you established the collaborations with China People's Republic, because you have abided by the international law of one China principle. There is only but one China in the world, and the People's Republic of China is only the legitimate government representing the whole China, including Taiwan. Taiwan is part of China. So we appreciate the commitment, the strong commitment by the government of the FSM, the Congress, and the people of the FSM to abide by this international law, the sacred international law, which is also the bedrock and the cornerstone of China FSM friendship. So that's the secret, and that's the reason of the success of our 30 years of friendship and partnership. Only because of this that we can see the strong growth of our relationship and partnership. And I was told by President Zhou that this framework will be only the beginning of the future operation between his company, veteran company, and the FSM. There will be more projects like this platform as we play with in the future. I was very encouraged by his remarks. So long as we safeguard this bedrock and cornerstone of the one China policy, we would expect unlimited cooperation, exchanges, and projects with China and the sky is the limit. Because it's indeed our belief to help friends, the FSN, to jointly pursue the Belt Road initiative for the goal of building a community with a shared vision for humanity. These are great ideas by the Chinese President Xi Jinping. They are also the consensus reached between the Chinese President Xi Jinping and FSN leaders, starting from Mori, then President Peter Christie, and now the new President, Mariano. Last November, President Xi Jinping and then President Christie, they had a very good meeting in PNG for Moscow. They have decided to upgrade our friendship to a new stage of strategic comprehensive partnership. Which means China will help FSN more in the areas of education, health, people experience, the all areas. And the special envoy of the Chinese President Xi Jinping, the Vice Chairman of CPPCC, His Excellency Chuan Dang-yang, has just concluded his successful visit to the FSN. He had very good talks with FSN President Mariano and FSN Speaker of the Congress, His Excellency Selina. They both, all of them agreed that we will have more cooperation to further promote our relations to a new height. Which means our future cooperations will cover all areas, all levels. So today, what we are witnessing is exactly one example of our joint pursuit of the Belt and Road initiative to connect people by this playground project. Because they are good to connect the hearts of the people, which is the most important part of this Belt and Road initiative. We have a saying in China, those really with hearts, their friendships last. So what Joe is doing, what his company is doing today, is exactly the example of the success of the Belt Road initiative. And there will be more coming. And people would ask, what is the goal of this Belt Road initiative? The answer is that the goal is to build a community with a shared future for humanity. So we all understand that no island is isolated. We are all connected. And China would like to help. Because FSN people are friends of China. And we have another saying. It's better to help friends who know how to fish instead of bigger fishes. And that's exactly the idea of the Chinese resistance. Our help is supposed to sincere ones, without any political conditions attached. They are from the hearts of the Chinese people. So I really wish that President Joe, you would honor your words and build more playgrounds like this. In the FSN. And my mission here is to implement the important consensus reached between the leaders, both in China and the FSN, to jointly pursue the Belt and Road initiative, which will benefit everyone, which will connect everyone, and usually a community with a shared future. So finally, I should thank President Joe and his family again, and I wish that both the people of China and the people of Pakistan will enjoy a better future and a better tomorrow. Together. Thank you so much, and have a good night.
May I ask that the ambassador another big round of applause. Before I proceed, I would like to recognize the presence of Mr. Eugene Pangilinan, Executive Director of NORMA. And I also want to thank K-Press, Casalelia Press, and the Radio B6AH for your coverage this evening. Our next remark will be given by the Honorable Marcelo Peterson, Governor of Bombay State.
Let me join the previous speaker or the MC in extending our mutual and respect to the traditional leaders of this land. Iyang o kay paniban kukuran sa matay courts, kay paniban kukuran na raksyon kon bayu waon kimelin sa panmarkan ko. Nanalang ko nan kaniyay ko o sa palman lang kay tikan kars ng taken o loiso siriso o lang pasakos kan kars way donte ito nga wow kami toka melin lapalapin momotso melin me tikan arseli o lapalapin melian tiak o bil government. Let me extend my warm welcome to each and every one of you this afternoon for this occasion. Let me respect the presence of His Excellency, Ambassador Huang Shen. My respect to the Lieutenant Governor, Mr. Oliver. My respect to President Chow, and your lovely wife, Lily. I also would like to respect Derek, Mr. Derek Wan. My respect to Honorable San Nicolas, the Mayor of Colonia, Cabinet members, and all of you that have joined us this afternoon for this handover ceremony. I wish to thank His Excellency for his wonderful speech this afternoon, because without him and the Mayor of Colonial Town, Mayor San Nicolas, we wouldn't be standing in this gymnasium this afternoon. It was based on their efforts that made this gym what it is now for the people of not only Colonia but for the people of Bombay. As you can see on the wall up here, the flags of FSM and also the flag of the People's Republic of China, and the two hands shaking hands. And that represents our relationship, which is based on mutual respect for each other, and also on the One China policy that we, the FSM people, abide by for all of these years. with this relationship. So again, I want to thank the ambassador and Mayor San Nicolas for making this gym something that we can always use for many occasions and events in Pohnpei. Today we have gathered here for the handover ceremony for the playground equipment that is donated by Tian Shu Ling Foundation and the Lian Cheng Overseas Fisheries Incorporated League. If I can recall this right, I believe it was a year ago, last July, when Sam and his wife and other colleagues was here for a meeting. And during our meeting in my office, as we met and discussed a lot of the fishing issues, especially what's going on in Pohnpei on our port. And at the end of our meeting, something popped up in my head and I said, Sam, why don't you donate some equipment for our children here in Pohnpei? You know, Mayor and I, we've been working for this park, and we had a plan set that we will make this a full-fledged park for the people of Pohnpei. And so the plan was set, and it was that area that we wanted to put playground equipment for the children of Pohnpei. You know, it's always that when us leaders, we always neglect the need of our children. And, you know, we should always think and know that the social development of our people, especially for our children, is an essential fabric of our society. Because as mentioned by His Excellency President Panuelo, human resources is one of the most important part of his new administration. And so we all should play a role in making this a reality. President Panuelo laid out a very ambitious plan. And I believe that the states, as well as the municipal government, will play a very big role in implementing his plan. And so with this playground equipment, it is also part of our responsibility in making sure that our social development is not neglected as part of our development plan. And so today, on behalf of the people of Pohnpei, I would like to extend our gratitude to the Tan Shu Ling Foundation, most especially to the chairman. Please, when you go back to Hong Kong, please extend our gratitude to him. I believe that with such contributions, our relationship, as you pursue your endeavors in the fisheries, not only in Pohnpei but in the FSM, we will have a great relationship moving forward. And so again, on behalf of our people, and on behalf of especially the people of town, because they're the one who will be utilizing the playground equipment, thank you very much for such contribution. Kalana.
Thank you, Governor. Next remark will be given by Senator Ned, Chairman of the Committee of the 9th Pohnpei Legislature. Senator Ned.
it is always nice to speak last because my 12 pages remarks on behalf of the speaker, it's all been taken care of by the prior speakers. So, but MC, with all due respect, I will try to say something. Because if I am to follow my outline, I don't have anything to say. On a serious note, I ask that my tribute to be tacked to what is being said by the MC. In this setting, my respect to Governor. I am, unlike Governor, did not want to recognize the representative of the Speaker. Number one to you, Governor, my respect to you. Head of State, Deputy Head of State, I respect Lieutenant Governor. That's what Conway is all about. We respect among ourselves, and the others will see us respect one another, and they will respect us. It doesn't go, the formula doesn't go outward, it is inward. So my respect to Governor Peterson, Lieutenant Governor Oliver, His Excellency PRC to FSM, His Excellency Chen, Luke Conway, Mayor, Cabinet officers, my respect to Executive Director of Norma, Mr. Bangalinen. Saving the best for last, my respect to you, Mr. President Sam Chow. And your lovely wife, second to my wife. And if prior speakers saying that your wife is more lovely, then they will have trouble when they get home tonight. They will sleep outside, but not me. Lovely, and my respect to your lovely second to my wife. And your entourage to this setting. I have few notes by Speaker Lambert. Number one, thank you, Sam, for the gift of love that we are witnessing today. Children are very important compared to Governor, Lieutenant Governor, and the Speaker and the Senators, because when we start them right, they will become better leaders than us today. So even it is in the scripture that when you grow up a child in the right way, when the child grows older, the child will not depart from what the child learned when he was growing up. Thank you for that. It is always a joy to the fathers and the mothers and the parents when they see when they hear the laughter and when they see the smiles on the kids. It is a joy to the heart. And with that, this is the remaining note I have in my 12 pages speech. So congratulations to Sam. And I am asking for the same in Matilinim, and I will tell you where the location will be, because election is November 12th. And I no comments beyond this. But thank you, Ambassador. I already made mention early on that you will not be replaced. You will remain People's Republic of China Ambassador to the FSM until you will die. And we already, Governor and Lieutenant Governor already designated where your grave will be dug and where you will be buried, and we will treat you a state funeral. This I promise you. So don't leave, stay. This concludes my remarks, and I thank you very much.
Thank you, Senator Ned. Now it's still time for ribbon cutting by Lily Chow, President Samuel Chow, Ambassador Wang Cheng, Governor Marcelo Peterson, Mayor Jose San Nicolas, and Legislature Ned.
Program tujuan atau padahal kampanye sekarang wow kami yang bon mer sekarang arak sogo o kayak laban dari siap pesaro. First of all, and on behalf of the people of Colonial Town, I wish to pay my respect to His Excellency Wang Cheng, the Ambassador of the People's Republic of China. My respect to the Pohnpei Governor, Honorable Marcelo Peterson, Lieutenant Governor Reed Oliver, the Honorable Senator Sheldon P. Nett, Director of NORMA, and Cabinet members, guests and dignitaries. My respect to Mr. Samuel Chow and your wife, and the Asian Overseas Fisheries Company, and everyone who was here with us today. I believe that we have gained an important insight from the governor that can be applied to our community needs and concerns throughout the other municipalities in Pohnpei. Now, as a caretaker of this generosity, I want to extend a warm thank you, Kalangan, to our Canadian partners, Tan Si Lin Foundation, Lian Chen Overseas Fisheries Limited, for this generous donation that will not only serve the people of this community, but Pohnpei State in general. Here in Colonial Town, we have great challenges and great opportunities, and with your help, with your help, we will meet them and make our time the best time in our history. It is our time, and future's outcome relies on our efficiency today. I am confident that promotion of our partnership and friendship would benefit the people of this community and everyone visiting from outside. And for that, I am very grateful. Most important to me is that this will strengthen our collaborative efforts to provide our community a better place to live. A healthy life is a happy life that will promote a healthy community and best place for our children. To close my short remarks, I'd like to recognize once again our donors and to recognize your friendly assistance, which apparently we can witness here in this park. All the developments and purification of this park is the result of your generosity, and we will be eternally grateful. Again, I take pride on behalf of the governor and the people of Pohnpei, most especially this town, and extend our gratitude to His Excellency Ambassador Wang Cheng for a recent commitment that will assist in completing the toilet facility of this park. For that, we look forward for more future improvement of this park for all of us to enjoy. Once again, I appreciate your generosity and we thank you from the bottom of our heart, and we assure you that this assistance will be taking good care of to serve the people of this island. Malangan, thank you all.
Malangan Mayor Luke Pohnpei, and that concludes our program this evening.